up, everybody? Are you looking for the hottest new glass coating on the market? Stick around and see what this one's all about. Okay, everybody, welcome back to another review. We are reviewing Armour Detail Supply Glass Coating V2. This is their updated glass coating, and the original one I believe was expected for about 12 months of real world durability on your windshield. This one is they're saying up to 2 years of real world durability, and then on the side glass 2+ years. So I'm really excited about this. This is a new resin they've been working on for quite some time. And we will do our unboxing. Comes with your typical Armour Detail Supply cool little applicator. I'll put this here. We have some instructions which are super helpful. Right? So I mentioned this in the other video with Pan's video. I really just appreciate just a printed instruction so I don't have to like go on my phone or go online or watch some YouTube video. This is really helpful, so I appreciate that, guys. And then here is the new glass coating. I'll bring you in a different, like a maybe kind of a yellow tinge to it. It says repellent silene coating. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There you go. So that's the color on it. That doesn't mean anything to me, but so what we're going to do here is we're going to shake it up a little bit, and I'm going to apply this to the full vehicle. I wanted a glass specific coating, so read the instructions and then spoke with DJ. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply this to our applicator. We're going to prime it. We're going to move in kind of firm circles. We really want to get it into the pores of the glass. I think that's a really important aspect here. And we're going to move in firm circles. We're going to wait about 30 to 60 seconds max. Then we're going to level. We're going to work our way around the rest of the car. And then we're going to come back 5 to 10 minutes later, and then we're going to do a second layer on the glass. All the other windows only need a single layer because the whole purpose of a second layer is just really to resist the windshield wipers, right? That's the biggest enemy to any coating. So we'll take you through that, and then I'll do a water behavior test once it's cured. According to DJ, we can get it wet relatively quickly, so I'll let it set up for a little bit, and then we'll compare it on the side window to, I have the Pantheorganizer 8-year coating on this window, and then we'll put the glass coating up there. This isn't a comparison video by any means. I just wanted to kind of show you dedicated glass coating versus, you know, kind of an all-around coating. So let me set this stuff aside. Remember, open coatings away from you in case they're pressurized. You don't want them to explode in your face. All right, and it's open. So we're gonna go green side because it's Armour Detail Supply, and apply it. And I'll talk you through my prep. All right, so it comes out pretty standard, like a typical coating, relatively quickly, I should say. What I did for my prep here, guys, is I compounded the window with a microfiber polishing pad and some medium cut compound. First, I washed and decontaminated it, iron removal, clay bar or clay mitt, compounded it with a medium cut compound, then hit it 2, probably now 3 times with an IPA wipe to get it totally prepped and bare. And I'm not going to touch it now, but if you run your hand across it or a towel, it's super grabby. So we are going to start here, and I'm going to lean on this car. So we're going to go in circular motions. Yep, application's good. I'm just going to go down to here. I don't really care about getting it lower. So seeing flashing immediately, I'm seeing that rainbow. Feels like I'm getting lighter, so I'm going to reapply. Some of this is on feel, guys, so can't really go wrong. Just don't over apply it, no need to. I'll leave that open there, get back to it. Again, push harder. I actually wasn't pushing hard, so I'm going to go back over it. Get to my edges here. All right. So it's almost flashing away, so that's really interesting. Let me go. Probably over applying it. I know DJ is going to tell me that, probably. But if you can't tell, I'm putting a fair amount of pressure. You don't have to kill yourself here, but like you said, you want to work it in. Okay. Okay. So we're going to give it 30 seconds to start to cure. All right, this has been about, we'll call it 45 seconds. This is my first short weave towel, so I'm gonna get in there and buff it. Super easy removal, guys. Wow, that's awesome. Awesome. And honestly, it feels really slick already. And then I'm going on the other side. I feel how it's grabby there because I haven't got to it yet. So, get my edges without pushing it onto the paint. Okay. And then I'm going to do my second insurance wipe. If these look like they have stuff on them, they don't. It's perfectly clean. Oh man. Okay. That's slick. I like that. I don't think it makes any difference. I mean, maybe it does. I don't know. But when something makes you smile like that because it just feels so slick, it's just a happy day. Okay. No high spots. Fully removed. That's all she wrote. All right, guys, bringing you in for a different angle. This side has the pan coating on it. This is bare, and then it'd be cool to do a side by side. Okay, just put a little bit more on. I'm gonna do my edges, and then DJ says obviously do circular motions, so we'll do that. Try not to get it on the paint. Sorry for the squeaking, guys. All right, I'm running out, so I'm gonna apply more. Again, do this by feel, and if you start to see it, or it feels like it's running out, don't be afraid to add a little more. And again, give it some pressure. Okay. All right, I feel good about that. DJ or Bradley, let me know in the comments how you feel about my application, and then if I've done anything wrong, please tell the general public how to do a better job. Guys, I am doing this for the first time. I'm following instructions, understood what kind of DJ gave me, so doing my best just like the rest of you. I've applied glass coatings, I've applied ceramic coatings, probably multiple hundreds by now, but it's a new product, right? So there's always a learning curve. Every new product you get, there's a new learning curve, and I'm just gonna say it now. It doesn't mean it's a bad product. If something is different than what you're used to, if the performance is not what you're expecting in terms of application, it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just new. There's just a learning curve. So you don't have to jump down these companies' throats. They're here. We're here to do these videos to hopefully help educate you. And if we, meaning the YouTube people, do this wrong, then those companies are there to jump in the comments and help us and help you, really. All right. Oh my God. This is so easy to remove. Make sure you get in the corners. That's really easily missed, right? Same with when you're ceramic coating a car. You kind of overlook those little edges and you push it onto another panel. So pay attention to that. Now, let me do my second. Yep, see I missed some there. Going back. It's also just like whether you could just flip the towel and just use that as your second wipe. You totally could. But what I like, this is just personal experience of doing this. Why I like a second towel is because I physically have to turn away from what I'm doing and go grab it and come back in that split second. I can look at you in here. The split second I do that, it allows just some time to break up my eyes, and then maybe I'll come back and see a spot that I didn't see the first time. So just a pro tip, that's my justification for it. All right. It's always best to look at it from a few different angles with your lighting. You can also have a light with you to double check. So you guys can use whatever you want. You can use a cell phone light. I like this one. This is the Scan Grip Sun Match 4, but it has this really cool diffuser on there, so it doesn't kind of flood or reflect too much. It's really good for ceramic coatings. So I can kind of get close into the corners, see if I missed it. Yep, see, look, I missed something up there. That's awesome. I'm glad I grabbed the light. Oh, that's not a glass coating. And then just be methodical. Look, oh my God, look, I missed something in the middle, see? So I'm just gonna go through each. Yep. Awesome. So highly recommend using a light, just depending on I have crappy lighting in this garage, guys. I'm not jumping in the Matt Morin camp. I don't hate them that much, but I do have hex lights, and I can tell you they do suck. So when I can afford to put in some nicer lights, I certainly will. Okay. That's all she wrote. So guys, we will let this cure. I'll come back to you with my water test, but that is Armour Detail Supply Glass V2. Application, simple, simple, simple. Removal, super simple. It feels extremely slick, and I'm pumped to see the water behavior. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, I just finished applying Armour Detail Supply Glass V2. This is how much I have left in the bottle for reference. And I did, let me take you through what I did. So just over a half. So I did all the glass except for this window, because this was the pan 8-year coating. So I did the side windows, the back window. There's like a giant moonroof up here, so I did like that. There's 2 sections of the moonroof, and then I did 2 coats on the windshield, and I still have that much left. So if you had an equal car, this would get you 2 of those cars. You could probably, if you're just doing like windshields, for example, you could probably get like 10 cars out of this if you're doing this professionally. Let me take you through the application, and I'll get you there. I'll show you the water behavior in just a minute. Bear with me. The application on this, you saw me doing it earlier, but just to give you my final thoughts, couldn't have been easier, right? DJ did say put a lot of pressure in it, and just to make sure you're really getting it in there, and my fingers were starting to hurt, DJ. They were starting to hurt.
My fingers hurt.
Oh, well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty.
But all kidding aside, I gave it some pressure, and you kind of heard it. It was like really squeaky. That means the glass was really clean, and I was getting deep in there. My cure time in my conditions right now, it's actually a little hot right now. It's 79 in my garage with 46% humidity. I was seeing like a 30 to 60 second cure time. When I was on the other side, closer to the mini split, the air was kind of right on it, so obviously it was curing faster. So again, those were just my conditions, but I think it says 30 to 60 seconds cure, and then it wipes off super smooth. Come in with your first towel and then hit it with your insurance wipe. Guys, it is so slick. Like, it is noticeably slick. I think it's gonna be super exciting to test the water in a minute. But you're like, why do I care about a glass coating? Like what? Like, so one, it's a safety thing, right? If you have this on your windshield and it's raining, it helps get the water off faster. More importantly, like, we're gonna test the flooding on it, how it floods. If you're driving on the road and someone's gone past you in a puddle and it shoots a giant puddle on your windshield, right? A flood, you know, you're blinded for a couple seconds, right? Before that shoots off. So the faster you can get that off your window, it is a safety thing, right? So that's why we should be putting glass coatings on our windshield. On the side windows, maybe not as important, but we put it there anyway. So I put 2 layers on the front just to help with abrasion. I'm in Arizona, guys. It rains maybe 6 times a year here, so this coating's probably gonna last me like 3 years or something. I don't know, but I'll bring you regular updates on how it's performing. But right now, we'll get into the water test on the side. I'll hit it with the pressure washer, and then we'll do the flood test, and then I'll do the windshield. All right, guys, I'm gonna bring you the hydrophobics test. Just as a reminder, you can go on Armour Detail Supply's website, use FD10, that'll save you 10% on their order. Or if you want to go to the House of Rags, they're also found on that website. You can also use FD10 and saves you 10% on that order. It really helps the channel. All it really does, guys, I'm not getting rich on this. It just helps me buy more products so I can test it and bring it to you. So that's all it does. But with that, we'll get into the testing. All right, so on the left, this is the pan 8-year coating. Sorry to keep you waiting, sorry. let me say one thing, let me just make this clear. This isn't a direct comparison to Pan's coating. What Pan's is a ceramic coating where it's an all-around. Armour Detail Supply Glass V2 is designed for glass. So each product, like glass is the different substrate than paint. They designed the chemistry specifically around glass. So these aren't an apples to apples comparison. I just wanted to show you the difference between the two and then show you how they flood. It does not mean if there's better performance on one, that one is like better than the other. It's totally subjective. The water sheeting that we've already seen on the Pan's coating, it's great, right? So really just here to show you what the differences are. I don't want the haters to jump in the threads and be like, see, his coating sucks. Like, I have been very impressed with the Pan coating, and that's my stance on it. I highly recommend it to anyone who's interested. You can use it on glass, trim, whatever surfaces. Back to the test. All right, Pan's coating. Let me know what you guys think. That looks pretty good. Let's try flooding it. Well, I'm satisfied. I think that turned out really awesome, guys. I'm pretty pumped about this. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, guys, here is your windshield water behavior test. Pretty solid. We'll do a quick flood for you. Let me turn this off. Drop in the comments what you thought. I'm super impressed. This is only, I think the coating, the glass coating, guys, is like, excuse me, I think the glass coating is only like 55 bucks, 50 bucks, 55 bucks. For what you're getting, a 2-year coating on the windshield and then 2-year plus on the sides, how can you argue with that? How can you go wrong, right? We're not gonna compare it to other ones on the market. I'm just telling you, I'm really impressed for the price and for the performance, the ease of application. It's a buy for me, so highly recommend you guys check this out. If you have an old coating and you want to put this on because you're excited about it, all you simply have to do is just compound it, right? Just get a microfiber pad, some compound, polish it off, you're good to go. Obviously do your prep, get it ready, and I think you won't be disappointed. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.